Welcome back to our Solar Decathlon Career Profile Series as part of our Road to Victory coverage. Today on the program, we're interviewing Hannah Blake. Hannah is a mechanical designer at Henderson Engineering in Phoenix, Arizona. Hi, Hannah.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well. Thanks for being on the program today.
Well, thanks for having me. I think this series sounds really great, so I'm happy to be a part of it.
Love to hear more from you about this mechanical design that you're doing now for your engineering firm. What is that?
Basically, you design the HVAC systems of buildings, whether it's homes or commercial buildings. And I work in the commercial building industry. So I make sure that the people in the building are comfortable, that the energy use is reduced to a point that meets energy code and hopefully exceeds energy code, and make sure that it works with all the other systems in the building as well.
Do you remember what kind of classes you took at the University of Colorado to get to this point in your career?
So I did architectural engineering emphasis with a concentration in sustainability. And with that concentration in sustainability, I also was able to achieve an energy engineering minor. So I took a lot of classes that were basically introduction to energy and energy systems. And then through the architectural engineering emphasis, I took a lot of the basic architectural engineering classes, including HVAC design and definitely the ability to do the energy minor really drove my interest in sustainable building design. Architectural engineering is actually not the most common undergraduate degree, so it's really amazing that CU offers that. Typically, mechanical designers in the HVAC industry achieved just straight mechanical engineering degrees from their college. And then when they came into the industry, they learned from scratch everything with the nuances of building design and all of this terminology and all of this contractor architect relationship. So, because I was able to do the architectural engineering degree, I was able to get a look at that all throughout my college curriculum. And I think that was a really amazing degree path because it was so applicable to what I'm doing today.
Tell me how being part of the Solar Decathlon Build Challenge has influenced or shaped where you are in your career.
It definitely has influenced me in my career. It influenced not only my current career, but also my college career, and I'd say who I am as a person. I came into college knowing I wanted to do engineering, but really having no clue what type of engineering I wanted to do. And when I toured the 2017 showcase that took place in Denver, I got to see in person these homes. And I was just so in awe that students were able to create such innovative, amazing systems and put together these homes in such ingenious ways. And that definitely put me on this track of I want to do some type of engineering that has to do with buildings. And being involved in the Solar Decathlon just reinforced my passion for sustainability and for sustainable building design in general. So it has been absolutely impactful in what I care about and what I am trying to move towards in my career.
So this house is intended for Fraser, Colorado. That's very close to Summit County and a lot of the ski resorts in Colorado. How did you guys come up with this idea, knowing that when you are in a ski town, it's very tricky to find a place you can live that's affordable.
A big part of our construction methodology is panelized wall construction and the modular prefabrication construction method. So we were able to prefabricate full wall panels at a manufacturing center in Denver and ship those panels to site. So we actually were able to put the panels into place and become completely dried in just 4 days, I think it was, when normally the whole framing process takes a long time with residential homes.
Wow, so you were actually able to fast track quite a bit into the design and construction of this home.
Yes, and the fast tracking construction method plays into how this home is an attainable option as well, because the concept is that this design would be mass produced and built in a factory and potentially customized per family with adding a module onto the side or rotating the modules. So because we designed it structurally in this way that these panels can be built ahead of time, there's a lot of potential for replication.
And you have this component that's very interesting, an accessory dwelling unit.
Mountain towns see huge influx of population during the ski season and then much less of a population during the off season. So an accessory dwelling unit is also known as an ADU. It's a part of the house that can be rented out, and it has its own mechanical systems, its own small kitchen, and it's basically just a part of the house that is secluded off from the rest of the space, and it's able to be rented out to other members of the community if the homeowner chooses to do so. And it also allows for a sense of community building because we're welcoming in ski town workers who otherwise are being pushed out of these communities because there's not enough affordable housing for them to live in during the working season. So by proving that we can make an attainable option that is sustainable, and part of its attainability is in that it's all electric and that we generate our own power on site, we store our electricity on site, and we have these efficient systems and an efficient building envelope, we're making that attainability possible.
Now that you've been part of the Decathlon and you are working as a mechanical designer, what is it you would like to do in your career? What do you aspire to knowing, having this base of knowledge and experience?
I am absolutely happy to have landed pretty much my dream first job. I'm learning so much. The main goals I'm focusing on are becoming a technical expert in HVAC design. I am just enjoying learning all of the ins and outs of the industry, best practices, and really how I can impact the residents and the occupants of these buildings.
Oh, that's very, very good. Appreciate your efforts on that. Hannah, it's been a pleasure having you on the program today. Thank you for being part of it.
Thank you for having me.
Be sure to join us next time for our STEM Career Profile series as we continue to learn from students participating in the Solar Decathlon Build Challenge. For more information, go to www.solardecathlon.gov.